fungibility, don't you know? Banging our heads to the rhythm of the code. We don't care about dollars or the shiny blade. We're just holding to zero. It's our everything. Round tripping positions, that's how we roll. We won't make a dollar, won't sell a thing. We're the zero holders, our anthem we sing. Zero holders, our anthem we sing. Zero holders, we're the kings of the sea. The non-fungibility is the live in the tree. We're all on the zero, it's our way to be. In the world of NFTs, we're wild and free.
I love you.
Come on. That's just fucking awesome, huh? Is that $200,000 awesome? Yeah, actually, I kind of think so. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Let's get a little Kongish vibes going in here. Yeah, in case you didn't see, freaking DK had this piece auctioned at Christie's, $252,000. Good freaking lord. Art coming back, maybe? Maybe kind of hoping it is. DK's got a great tweet thread here, man. Like, I like hearing from artists, their interpretation, their motivation for making a piece. It's beautiful, honestly. I'm not like a huge DK fan. Just not. But this piece kind of does it for me, man. I love it. Hey, good morning, Scott. Good to see you, man. Dude, we got people grabbing those .slam domains. It's beautiful. It's freaking beautiful. Anyway, yeah, we are playing Hades 2. That's all we're doing this morning. No, in my dreams. That'd be awesome. By the way, the game's fucking incredible. Dude, fucking incredible game. Tickle, if you're here, I hope you're going to dive in. It's not on Switch yet. It's probably not going to be on Switch for like a year, but man, it's freaking awesome. There's our vibes, though. Do you think she's Kongish? I bet she would rock a Cyber Kong as her PFP. I got a feeling. I know, Mark. I know it. Fuck those puppets, man. I'm ready. I literally thought about it when I made that title. Like, again, they preach world peace, but nah. A bunch of assholes. Bring it. Good morning, Assassin. Fuck the puppets. I'm probably going to buy one, too. Good morning, Christian. It's good to see you, bro. Yeah, I just want to get them riled up. I see that they're easy. They're easy targets. They're weird, dude. How many of you guys got a Bitcoin puppet? I literally see a scenario where puppets hit 0.05 or they hit 1 Bitcoin. Like, either way is totally possible. I'm not sold on them, man. They're not some fucking grail automatically. They're gonna have to earn it. And if their way of earning it's being a dick, I don't know if it's gonna work. It's half working on me. But maybe it's like I'm a puppet in training because they dish it out. I'm gonna give it back. You don't deserve those puppets to go to 1, bro. Fuck the puppets. Good morning, man. You got to... Okay. That's cool, Mark. Honestly, I'm probably going to buy one. Almost definitely going to buy one. Yeah, actually, you know what? I have no agenda today. I have like normally I map out the shows. I'm really looking at weekends as like just hangout time. I'm not doing my work here, like not my research, but I'm just kind of like going through the Xverse and digging and browsing, and I've got some cool things picked out, but man, the shows in the weekday are the shows. The weekend, you notice everything just keeps evolving and changing, and like unfortunately the afternoon show, well, now it's once a week. It's all evolving because things are growing. Like, it's not evolving and things aren't changing because things are getting scaled back. It's kind of the opposite. And part of what's going on is some growing pains. And they're not even bad pains. It's just, man, it's making time for the things that matter and that have to be done and to make those things better. And part of that does involve the afternoon show, too. I want that to be better. It's a fucking awesome show. I mean, there's no show I have more fun doing. Actually, I'll tell you this, to be totally honest. Chain Reactor it's not it yet, but that's the only show I get in like a flow state in. There's like times during that show when it's just me solo where I just get in that fucking flow state because you kind of have to. And that's where I want to live for the shows. So that show's really special to me, and I can't wait to put in more time into it to make it special for you guys. But that's the goal, and it's going to get there. I want to be able to put the same attention into the afternoon show. Even though it's a show about vibes and hanging out with my brother and my friend Joe, that show also needs to get better. And I think everything happening now is setting the stage for that to happen. So, afternoon show, I'm fully hoping, expecting it comes back full time in a bigger, better way too. So then this weekend show, just for fun, it's not even a show, it's just hanging out with you guys. And as I kind of get into a real routine that's like maintainable, I do want to get back to the point where I bring up, like, just have other people come on and it's just kind of guests and hanging out and stuff. So ideally, that's where I'm getting. Oh yeah. Hey, Edge. So Edge and I got this beautiful plan. We're selling all our runes. We're buying Vespas. We're both around. Can I dox us? Can I say where we live around? I think our friends here know. I like that much more than stupid ass puppets. Yeah. You got the best of the puppets, man. Good morning, DJen. All art confusion. I'll show you. I meant to do this yesterday in yesterday's Chain Reactor. I just wasn't prepped enough to do it to actually cover art, like some good art moves. And again, this is all part of this is all part of that conversation I was just having, like scaling some things back so other things can kind of flourish and grow. Like, I need to put time into segments like a deep dive into, like, what are some undervalued Bitcoin projects? Who are the artists that are going to be emerging in this next cycle? Stuff like that. So as of right now, that daily show, just too much time, and I want to be able to give the time to it. So anyway, enough about that. Yeah, okay. Well, anyway, yeah. Edge and I are selling all our runes, maybe our ordinals, maybe all our ETH bags because they're worthless anyways, and we're buying Vespas here in Chicago. So if you guys are looking to get in on the ground floor of like the next hottest in local business here, hit us up. We're buying Vespas, bro. Okay, hang on. Puppet derivatives. Name one other project that has as many successful derivatives. It's because there's nothing on Bitcoin. There's so few projects. Okay, real talk. Me shitting on puppets is just for fun. But I don't think puppets just having multiple derivatives is a sign that they're going to make it in a way. There's just so little else out there. And with that said, it is an indicator of something. Like, there's no cat derivatives. There's no quantum cat derivatives. There's no... I'm trying to think any other like meaningful project. Like, puppets are the only one that really has successful derivatives. Let's look. Just skipping around. Dude, badass. Oh, hey. Good shit. Nifty, when was that? Dude, I literally, again, I'm just going to bounce all over the place. This is what I love this week in particular. Just such cool news revolving around Bitcoin. And then even with Bitcoin up, I mean, and it is up. It's up 10% on the week. But still, it's like, I think I said this yesterday. We haven't seen capitulation yet at all. We haven't. We're seeing 5% swings. You know, again, 10% on the week for Bitcoin. But that's not capitulation given all this news. Like states buying Bitcoin, like Nifty's saying here, Morgan Stanley, $270 million investment in spot Bitcoin. Man, I mean, like, this isn't capitulation. You'll know when that's here. Like you'll know that's smashing all time high. That's hitting 100K. That's finding that new all time high and finding what that ceiling is. We're not there. I don't know if we're close to that, to be honest, and I do think that's this cycle, but we're totally not there, man. How can you not just be so excited about what's coming? Tell me levels, just random. Tell me, I don't ever know if music's too loud, all that stuff. If it's cool, cool. If it's ever too loud, let me know. I like the I like OMB a fucking ton. If I had the funds for it right now, let's say I'm sitting on 0.4, and I might be right around there, actually. But if I have 0.4, and I'm debating at getting a puppet at 0.19 or an OMB at 0.4, I'm probably pulling the trigger on an OMB. Like, I'm not making that decision yet because I think there's a little time. Not a lot of time. I think there's a little time left. God, Badgers. Don't let me forget about Badgers because there's something spicy going on there. I just sense it. I like OMB a lot more than puppets. Shut the fuck up. This is cool until she starts singing. All right, I got to get a playlist in order here. Yeah, puppets down to where I thought they'd go, and I think they'll go lower. 0.19, you guys know, was my target for that, where I was willing to buy. But I'm just starting to, like, hate the puppets. So, I don't know if I'm buying. I think Owners is getting better. I mean, I feel like they were at 6,600. I might be wrong. Maybe they've been at 68, but it's a good look. I like that. Hang on. Tickle's pinging me here. Hang on. Tickle, if you're watching, good shout out. Hang on, BitBoy. Oh, hang on. Okay, yeah, this is not new to me. Yeah. We've showed that here. I thought he had a tweet about BitBoy. This is that Bitcoin handheld thing. Oh man. Did you guys see that Ansem shit yesterday? So scatterbrained today. Did you? Okay, let me slow down. Let me do a quick market review, and then I want to get into some Ordinals collections that I think are pretty cool under 0.01. Boom, November is going to be fucking huge. I really want to get liquid and start playing those political meme coins. That's going to be ridiculous. Ridiculous. What the cool part there, a couple cool parts. We're going to get new meme coins that are going to pop up over this election cycle, like especially coming out of the debates. New meme coins that'll go absolutely parabolic. But also a thing we've talked about here in the rune side, right? We've seen the Donald Trump rune. That's cooked a few different times. When we get to the 12-character runes, like where you can etch 12 characters, Donald J. Trump will get etched. That's going to cook. Joseph R. Biden, same thing, right? When those start getting etched, man, it's going to be a lot of political fungible token plays, dude. I'm here for it. Need to be liquid for it. Can't wait. Yeah. I feel it. Dead, you got a nice bag of them. I'm rooting for your bag. Fuck the puppets all day, all night, but rooting for you. Puppets, do they you? They get puppet holders in the fields, that's for sure. All right, yeah, confusion. Let's do the art thing. Let's do the market. Let's get into the Bitcoin stuff. And then we're going to go over this picture because it's fucking hilarious. All right, market. Just super surface level macro. Bitcoin still over 67, which is it's just fantastic, man. ETH over 3,100. Dude, great conversations bubbling up there about... Oh, and by the way, Great conversations. I don't know if they're fake. I don't know if they're just engagement farming for Fantasy Top, but they do hit on something that's important. It is, are all these L2s cannibalizing from Ethereum? They kind of might be. You know, people saying, hey, if you believe in these L2s, then you're making the bull case for ETH because you got to buy ETH for blah, blah. But it's like, man, is it that significant? It's really pulling all this, it's pulling a lot of liquidity out of the ETH market. I think, you know what I need to look at is the market cap of ETH. And I want to see that versus the market cap of these other coins and see if there's any correlation, like these other L2s market cap coin market caps going up, ETH going. I don't know. Just something I'm thinking about right here. But crypto looking great. Solana looking, wow, 174. Jesus. Up 20% on the month? No, on the week. Holy shit. Oh my God. My bags are sad. As in, not enough. What, for the puppets dead? I've not met you are the only nice puppet I've met. That's the thing, Dead. You're the only nice one. The only other puppets I've interacted with, they have that dick shtick, but it's like there's nothing else beyond the dick shtick. They're just dicks. Like, you are the only nice puppet holder I talk to, period. It's not sometimes, it's the only way they act. So they tweet out the world peace shit, and then it's just being dicks. It is what it is. It's cool. Sales yesterday, 17.7 mil, cross-chain sales, everything down though. Sellers, buyers, transactions. Profits stayed in the positive, guys. This is actually awesome because a couple days ago we saw profits in the positive. I was excited for it because that was the first time in 3 weeks we were positive. But that did get adjusted to the negative wash trades, right? Retroactively, some things are flagged as wash after some more, more activity is kind of filtered, kind of calculated in here. So we didn't have that positive day the other day. I think that was like around here. Yesterday, though, looks like it's staying in the positive, which is awesome. Today, way in the positive. Like, this is fucking great. And by the way, Dad, I am not sensitive at all, so I don't give a shit. I'm just kind of leaning into it because I think it's kind of about engagement. I feel like those assholes will engage if I poke at them. We'll see. I could be wrong. It could be stupid. So far it worked. Yeah. Trade profits, though, yeah, 312,000 in the positive today. That's the highest I've seen since we were like a mil in the positive almost, but again, a month plus ago. Here's April 23rd. This was the last time there was this stretch here. Last time we had any significant amount in the positive. It's been a long stretch of just straight negative. Yesterday, today, let's see if we keep this momentum going. It's a great sign. Like I always say, if people are winning, they keep playing, and I do think that's true. And I wonder now that we have Fantasy Top onboarded if that's the biggest difference here. Maybe. I know people flipping out of cards as tournaments end, and I think people up pretty decently on a lot of their cards, especially if you got them early, like really early. That ecosystem's super cool, by the way. I'm in Fantasy Top now. Dude, my team killing it, too. Let me show you. Again, way ADHD this morning, whatever. Let me show you my Fantasy Top squad. Dad, what's the highest you've ranked in any Fantasy Top tournament? Oh, my God, my sweet English is here. My brother in Fuck the Puppets. How you doing, man? It's good to see you. Like always. All right, I'm going to show you my Fantasy Top Fantasy Top team real quick. I'm actually doing well. Like, I'm shocked. I did not even get this team together to compete. Like, I didn't figure I would compete, and I'm not. I'm not in, like, the top 100 or anything, but not bad, right? 285 right now? Not fucking bad. This is the common tournament. And I'm going to tell you guys still, not enough talk about Fantasy Top being legit broken. Legit broken. Dude, I love my lineup. I did my due diligence. I looked at the guys. I understood Franklin's method kind of works. So I was looking for guys who have like a very high volume of tweet and they get the engagement, like a nice mix of the both. And I feel like I locked in a pretty solid team. So like to that point about Fantasy Top being broken, nobody talking about it, right? I bought my first 5 cards. They were automatically entered in that last main tournament, which is bullshit. Because I bought that lineup for the common tournament. Couldn't enter them, had to last minute get another team. This is also, again, thanks to Marty. Marty has funded this team. This is like Marty's team, basically. I'm just running it. But screwed out of entering the tournament with my other cards that I actually think might be performing better. I'm not sure. I'll run the numbers. But my other team is CEX Offender, KJ. It was not Ben Roy, Palmer, or NBA Trey. It was... I had Easy in there. Okay, it was Easy, X-Curve. Actually, it's probably better X-Curve is out. He's not doing as well. Maybe this has worked out better. But yeah, Easy should be in my lineup. Actually, dude, maybe not. Holy shit, I think it worked out better. Yeah, I think it worked out better. Max is the X factor here. If I had Max in there instead of, let's say, you guys probably don't give a shit anyways, but Max in there instead of, maybe, let me think who. Max instead of Palmer. Yeah, and I got a peek at the stars, but that might have been a better play. But again, pretty solid team. 285 out of almost 10,000 people playing. Not freaking bad. I'll take it. Dude, Ben Roy's killing it. Although I was talking to I was chatting with Marty just before because he's considering putting Ben Roy in the lineup, and I'm like, the only issue with Ben Roy, who has been crushing it, and so is I like this dude. He's fucking funny. CEX Offender. Fucking funny, guys. KJ killing it, too. Problem with Ben Roy is I'm pretty sure he's one of the guys who said that he's like, the pace is unsustainable and like suggested, hey, people throttle back and you should tweet at your own normal pace. And then Fantasy Top should do like a once a month, like balls to the wall, like kind of tournament where you really go all out like these guys are doing right now. But man, this is like this drug fueled craziness that they can't keep it up. So people are going to get wrecked when these guys like get burnt out and they unplug and they don't tweet at all. Man, their cards are going to be worth nothing. There's the man right here. I call this Marty's team. This is Marty's team. Maybe I'm piloting it, but this is Marty's team, and right now doing pretty fucking well. I don't imagine I'll crack the top 200 at all. I don't even think I'll crack 250. I think this is actually to go downhill. Maybe not. We'll see. But again, I like how these three right in the middle, I like how they tweet. Good content, a lot of it. Fucking funny guys, man. I like Fantasy Top, dude. I get why people don't. I totally get it. I totally get it, man. There you go. Hey, participation trophy, I think, still gets you some gold, I think, right? I'm new to it. I don't know how the ecosystem works. I don't know. Oh, shit. Guys, by the way, like the show, share the show, all that stuff that I should be probably saying more often. But do that stuff. I appreciate it. It does help. Whatever. We'll go deeper in Fantasy Top here after, if there's time. All right. Let me look at the leaderboard. Just want to see. I've not looked at this morning. Panini fucking cooking. Wow. All right. Ordinals at the top. Panini had some NBA packs they dropped this week. Do you guys know Panini? I'm really curious. Do you guys know them? I only know them through Crypto Slam. Haven't been partners with them at various points. Maybe they're partners now still. They're great. Love the team over there. But do you guys know their product? Because it's fucking excellent. And they're OGs, man. Yeah. English, you and I are like on the same wavelength for pretty much fucking everything. I know you got Pac Moon at 500 mil. I got it there. I got it probably even higher, like double that. Peak Euphoria, but I think Blast is going to be it. I think Blast is the ecosystem for NFTs, NFT-Fi, and then I think by proxy, man, the meme coins are just going to go ballistic. Like, I believe that. Yeah, I see Blast as like number 3 blockchain. Maybe like, I don't know, Bitcoin, ETH. I'm just thinking in my head. Bitcoin, ETH, Solana, Blast. Yeah, I mean, if we're talking NFTs, Fantasy Top, I think, is going to end up flipping Solana easily. It's such an exciting time in the space. It's really dynamic. There are so many places you can go. There are so many blockchains, so many new products. And man, one of my favorite things about Fantasy Top is nobody's talking about NFTs, really. They're not. They're talking about the game. They're talking about how it's impacting social media. Nobody's talking NFTs, which is what we've all asked for, right? Like, NFTs don't reach their full potential till we stop calling them NFTs. It's right in front of us. So you can hate how it has impacted our feeds. It is annoying, for sure, but you got to recognize the other part of it, which is something we've been asking for. So hopefully at least people are appreciating that. It's pretty cool. What's famous there? Hey, what is it, Assassin? What's famous in Portugal? Oh, Panini. I'm sorry. Okay, very cool. Yeah, guys, they're like an OG physical card company, right? Like NBA, NFL, I think UFC. I think they got soccer. All that stuff, right? It's like NBA Top Shot. They're not video moments, though. They're just cards. But man, the thrill of cracking open a pack and getting something rare, like some kind of hologram card or whatever, it's all there. Panini's got that. And like your more traditional card collector, they're in this shit. Panini's awesome. Let me pull them up. Because I feel like people don't know much about them. I'm guessing. If I weren't with CryptoSlam and looking at the leaderboard, I wouldn't know anything about them. But they got, you can buy boxes of real cards, physical packs. But then separately, they got the NFT side, and people love it. Now, they did lose some licenses. I think they lost... I'm trying to remember if they lost the NFL. I think they lost the NFL and maybe can't do anything going forward. They got wrestling. But yeah, dude, like, packs drop almost always like an instant sellout. People cracking packs. I've got a couple cards, I think, but point there is, man, I like Panini a lot. And kind of just always... Yeah, just kind of smile when I see him on the top of the leaderboard here. It's great. Outselling PFPs and stuff. Like, these are the products. Think about it like this. Oh my God, look at this. Okay, just kind of feeling this on the spot. Ordinals is here at the top. And so what you're looking at there is just provenance, right? Collectibles where it's just the provenance matter. Maybe it's art to some degree. Pure digital collectibles, right? But showing the variety of what NFTs are turning into here, Panini is sports collectibles, Fantasy Top is social-fi, Guild of Guardians is a Web3 game, right? It's a full-on game with $1 million prize pool that's active right now. D-Market is Counter-Strike and Team Fortress and Rust gaming skins. Look at the variety of products here in the top. It's wild. It's not all fucking PFPs. It's like actual tangible products, in my opinion, and for the most part. I think these blockchain collectibles are tangible products too, so that's why I like seeing ordinals there. But right here, this is all stuff with mainstream appeal here. NBA, football, all that stuff, social media, X, video games, and again, gaming. This is awesome. Like, as a space, we should be celebrating this kind of thing. This is beautiful. Oh my God, let me tweet this out even. It's just awesome. Like, I want people to... Whatever, I don't care. But I hope people celebrate this kind of thing. This is the look of a very healthy NFT ecosystem. This is a look at the future of NFTs. Now, going down the road 5-10 years, you're going to have ordinals and collectible cards and houses on the leaderboard and cars on the leaderboard and tokenized watches on the... You know what I mean? It's going to be that. PFPs will be somewhere in the mix, but man, I don't think we're going to see them lighten up the top 10. It's going to be products like this lighten up the top 10, and you'll have 1 or 2 PFPs up there. CryptoPunks will be up there. Quantum Cats will be up there. Puppets will never be up there. Fuck the puppets. But this is awesome, guys. Again, I cheer this kind of shit on, and I try to put that in front of people because it does matter a lot. That is a very, very healthy fucking leaderboard. Top sales, CryptoPunks at the top. Love that, like always. Dude, briefly, and I'm going to peek at Magic Eden, but briefly, floor price was over 50 ETH. This was just a day or two ago, so that was great. Some Bored Apes, some Pudgy Penguins. I mean, I like PFPs, so it is great seeing the top sales being PFPs. I mean, overall, just a great look across top collectibles and the leaderboard. Good stuff, guys. Dad, you freaking degen. I'm telling you, man, there's nobody I know who is deeper in Web3 with like a finger in every little sector, every blockchain, actively participating in all these ecosystems. Dad is the guy. Always has been too. And an artist, a fucking fantastic artist. Speaking of which, Dad, actually, like, important, I need some art. I need some art for a show. A new old show, wink wink, that is getting a bit of a buff. I need some dead art. I think, like, my background here, like this stupid purple background I got, Like not what's right behind me here, but everything else like above, below. I need a cool looking like layout around me. I would love if that was deadified. So maybe, dude, dead is just a pro. That's it, man. If there's a pro in this space, and you're looking for like what does a pro Web3 dude look like? It's dead. He's fucking awesome. That guy's the alpha. I'll stop. I could gush about dead all day. Sometimes I do gush about dead, if you know what I'm saying. If you know what I'm saying. Anyway, here's the peeking at floor prices. Node monkeys 0.3. I don't think we're going to see node monkeys until a bear market. I don't think we'll see them at 0.25 again. Bear market maybe. Bear market probably. But in this market now, with just, kind of swings, I don't think we'll see them at 0.25. If they do, I'm absolutely buying one. Puppets, like I said before, totally could see them. In the bear market, okay, in the bear market, absolutely puppets will be like English says, 0.04, 0.05. They'll be under 0.1 in a bear market, no fucking doubt. Even if in this bull market, I think they can hit 1 Bitcoin or more. In the bear market, absolutely people will dump the shit out of them. 1000%. I have no doubt about that. Fuck the puppets. OMB, holding strong. Quantum Cats also holding strong. These guys kind of treading water, but they're staying afloat more than they're treading water. They're doing well. I just think, guys, I'll mention honey badgers. I kind of mentioned this before. My point here with honey badgers is, while everything is throttled back, the honey badgers have not, right? Previous periods where we had a nice ordinals run and then we have a pullback, honey badgers would pull back to 0.006, 0.007, and this time they're not. So I'm sitting on a bag of honey badgers, and my price prediction for them was always 0.1, with the potential for like 0.25 in like that peak euphoric market. And I think that 0.25 is what I'm maybe going to adjust my target to instead of the 0.1. They're getting a little different energy. Them holding this 0.017 while things are definitely pulled back. They've never done that before. They've never done that. So yeah, I think at their peak they hit 0.025. They've pulled back to this. This is so much. This is almost 3 times higher than their previous floor where they would settle in the little kind of down period. I remember, dude. I remember you guys doing the shower stuff. I never did it. I regret it. I saw dead shower. English, did you do a shower video? Anyone who doesn't know, this was a Taproot Wizard's quest. They had to dress up as a wizard. I've had until like last week my wizard costume sitting like right over to the side of me. I put it up in my closet now. But yeah, you put on a wizard costume, you take a shower, you upload the video. I participated in, I think, every quest since Quest 4 and beyond. Maybe 3, I'm not exactly sure. But I'm engaged. I'm participating now. I want my Taproot Wizard. And that's alpha for you guys. You definitely want a Taproot Wizard. You definitely want to be doing every Quantum Cats Taproot Wizard related quest. You absolutely want to. That'll be the king of PFPs over on the Ordinals ecosystem. That's the one. Hell yeah, girl. Yeah. It's going to be a grind. It's going to be doing every quest and then probably more on top of that. I'm hoping doing all the quests, owning a Quantum Cat, and especially if you got the 2 cats, I'm hoping that's the key. Yeah. We'll see how all that goes. Man, so things under 0.01 that I see as plays. If this cooling off period lasts for Ordinals, which I don't think it's going to, I think they're about to cook, given that we saw BRC20s cooking recently and that we're seeing runes cook now. But watch for Badgers to drop under 0.01. I'll tell you this. You ever see Badgers under 0.01, grab it. Not financial advice, but grab it. I am more confident about them, again, reaching that price. It's not astronomical, but 0.1 to 0.25. I am very confident that's going to happen. That's why I'm not selling my Badgers. I am so damn sure that's happening. So if these dip under 0.01, they're a must grab. Almost above anything else because they're so automatic. Ceiling's not incredibly high, but so automatic. So hopefully they drop there. I'll tell you this, even at 0.015, even at 0.011, anywhere in that range, I think they're absolutely worth. Man, I just hate saying they're worth buying. I don't like saying the buy word to people, but Honey badgers. Fucking honey badgers. My conviction hasn't changed for fluoroforms. We're talking about things under 0.01 that have potential. 10x potential. Easily fluoroforms. We still, a year plus into the ordinal's life, we've not had a true art cycle. We haven't. We've had little pumps. We've had little, like, flourishes of art. But we have not had a full-on art cycle. It just hasn't happened yet. And when it does, fluoroform's easy. Easy. Only problem here is a lot of collectors are like me and they believe in it and they're holding a bunch. 37 holders for a 10K collection on ordinals. A lot of guys are going to dump, and they're playing, again, like me. They see these things getting to 0.015 easy, kind of like honey badgers in that peak of the market, man. I think these are 0.1, 0.15. I wouldn't be shocked if they go crazier. If you get that peak euphoric market combined with like an art cycle, these will cook. So fluoroforms, not moving anytime soon, but they're a thing. I would not want to miss the fluoroforms bandwagon. But again, that's gonna be a longer term hold. So a lot of you guys watching already know these, right? Because you've been watching. These are the things I've already been talking about. But again, obvious plays to me. Sense, exact same thing, and the same thing with the owner ratio, right? 2,300 owners, 10K collection. But it's because you have a lot of very legitimate, man, and I mean it, man, very legitimate art collectors. Guys who are early in art blocks, who know the art space, they know what people value. They're just hoarding these things. So Sense, under 0.01, to me, easy play. Easily see these at 0.1, peak market. Man, Alex, keep grinding and keep watching their price, dude. The team, this is the important part with honey badgers, is the team is sitting on, I'll say, at least 1,000 of them. I think the team probably has 2,000 badgers they're holding still, and so they trickle them out, and they're very good. They're very good and careful. I have no worries about them dumping, like crushing the project. They're great guys, but just know that there's a lot of supply that's going to come to the market. So point of that is to say, I do think they can come down. I think there's going to be a lot of opportunity still to get into badgers, but I just think they're an easy play. Let's see. The incentive to hold runestones, to not ever sell the airdrop whitelist more. Okay, it's just the fact that those things will come. That's the only incentive. Is that incentive worth holding them? I mean, at what they're worth right now, they're not worth a ton, right? Well, I shouldn't say that. I don't want to get kind of, not jaded, wrong word, but I don't want to be, I don't want that number bias to come into play here, right? 0.012 doesn't sound like a lot, but the truth is, that is like $800, right? It is a lot of money. It's a lot of money. So the question is, do you think you can make $800 from all of the whitelists from the next 2 tokens you get dropped? Do you think you'd make $200? I do. Can't base it on anything, too. I don't know, but I think so. So I'm not selling runestones, especially this low. You can absolutely expect a pump on this when they announce another token, right? Whenever it's announced. Whenever Dog, if Dog hits a $500 million market cap again, which it will, and if it hits $1 billion market cap, runestones are going to pump. So I don't see any reason to sell these now unless you're hurting for liquidity and you got something to do with that money elsewhere. I don't see any reason to sell runestones right now. I'll tell you, when I'm considering runestones, I'll be very transparent with anything I do. When I'm considering selling runestones, I'll let you guys know too. I very much feel like we all share info and alpha, and I can tell you that I'll be an open book with anything I do. I truthfully don't trade much, so when I do talk about stuff, it's the only stuff I'm doing. So like I mentioned, Fantasy Top, I'm doing that. You're not hearing me talk about other stuff because I'm literally not playing anything. Just sitting in my bags. Yeah, I'm holding the human. Yeah, let's peek at that even too. I'm holding these because, ew. Yeah, I'm holding these because I think the team's gonna buy up the floor. I think they're all fake. I don't like that team. I shouldn't say shit like that. I don't not like the team. I just think I think there's fuckery with this project. I believe that. Let me get through some comments and I'm going to tell you why I think there's fuckery in there. English, what's that referring to? The 0.25 ETH? Oh, I'm sorry. The 0.0. That's a, dude, great way to put it. 0.012 Bitcoin for the runestone is a quarter ETH. That's a great way to put it, dude. Wow. Again, that number bias is crazy. So I think I got 4 runestones right now, and it's crazy to think that, wow, I got an ETH. I could certainly put an ETH to use right here, man, but man. I like Leo, man. Dude, does Leo shit on the puppets? Does he I like Leo even more. Okay, dude, the one puppet guy in particular who is shitting, who like shits all over my comments, he shits all over Leo. Now I get it. Now I fucking get it. They don't like each other. I'm on Team Leo. Fuck the puppets. Yeah, no, Assassin, hold. Hodl, sir. Yeah, Musty, here's my deal with the live art guys. Well, are you saying the humans are cheap? Or the live art guys are kind of cheap? So, like, here's the deal. I think the live art team, given the names involved in that project, it's like, man, is it CoinMarket Telegraph and Ledger, and there's some big names behind it. Big names. So when Yui Minjun minted his collection on Ethereum in the bear market last year, just the darkest part of the bear market, you could not sell out a collection. You couldn't sell out fucking anything. Nothing was selling out. Nothing was doing well on secondary. And then somehow this did. This sold out, and this pumped like a good 3-4x on secondary. Yes, he's got collectors in real life. Yeah, he absolutely does. And maybe it's maybe it's Asia that came in, and it's, again, legit collectors. It didn't feel right. Again, nothing was performing. Again, nothing could sell out even. This was the only collection I can think of that saw serious gains. But if he's got all these collectors, tremendous collectors who just, if we're going to say that's the reason it pumped, well, why is the ETH collection under mint price now? Way under. Like, they're fucking, I think, almost worthless over there. I don't know. My gut has always told me that the team has been buying up the floor. That they pumped the project. They pumped the ETH collection. Could be wrong. And again, this is where I feel bad talking about a project. I don't know this for sure. But that was my gut feeling. Then when these dropped, the way that they're kind of manipulating the extra supply, like, we'll release this many when the floor price hits this amount. We'll release this much when it goes higher to this number. I don't like it, man. It just feels like it's all manipulated. But that is all a very long way of saying I'm not selling mine because I believe there's going to be a big old floor sweep by someone. I think probably the team or someone who is close to the team. I just think there's someone who's going to be wanting to protect this guy's reputation and the value of his works, and I think they're going to sweep these up. That's my gut feeling. I don't know for sure. Yeah, okay. Musty, that's my takeaway too. I don't feel substance there. I don't feel like the belief in art. I feel belief in that they can. It just feels like they're kind of brute forcing their way into the art space and trying to extract as much as they can. And to me, part of that means propping up the floors to make it look good. I don't buy what that team is selling. I'm not a fan. Again, I don't mean to sound shitty, but I'm just saying my experience with collecting and being like, I'm a live art pass minter. I've not enjoyed any of the experience there. Nothing. And this drop, again, I'm holding because I think there's a pump coming. Leo's a good dude. Dude, Musty, there you go. Exactly. So to be honest, I'll tell you this. I believe in that theory of mine enough that I'm not buying anything, right? But if I'm looking for something to buy, man, it might be something like this. I think runes right now are such an easy buy. Even though they've been cooking the past couple days here, lightly cooked. They've been simmering. They've been, the heat's been turned up. It's on 1 right now. But if I'm looking for plays to make money in, I like this a lot at this price. I really do. I think you're going to get a 2, 3, 4x out of these. Artificial, but I think it's going to come. I do. I believe that. This, dude, that's it. You guys say it, not me, but they suck. They just kind of suck. All right. I got to send my tweet out. I still haven't tweeted this fucking show out. I kid you not, guy. I still want to play Hades. Like I can't do it. It doesn't fit the channel. I know none of you guys want to watch me play Hades. Okay, this is part of me secretly wishing I could stream, do some game streaming. That's all it is. It's stupid. I should stop talking about it, but I want to do it. So now I debate. It's like if I ever want to stream games, where do I do it? I can't do it on this channel. Maybe I can. Maybe nobody gives a shit. You just won't watch it. Whatever. But I do want to do it. All right. Again, let me get this tweeted. Oh, I'm so scatterbrained today. Jesus. Almost done. All right, almost done. Almost done. Who knew tweeting takes so much fucking time? All right, done. There we go. All right, moving on from Bitcoin, I think. Anybody else have anything we should look at in the Bitcoin ecosystem? Nice. Good shit, Andre. Yeah, let's peek at runes. Let's peek at runes. I dig it. Okay. Game stream on just the Huda account, shows on the other accounts. Man, guys, I just got to say, I'm so excited for some these changes coming up. I am. I really am. If things work out according to plan, the afternoon show back, bigger, better, more eyes on it, big guests. Same vibe, though. That shit'll never change. I'm just itching for that. I will say, if that happens, the morning videos I do, those 5-minute like kind of morning updates, those might go bye-bye, which'll suck. I was really, really resisting doing that, right? I was really, really resisting letting those go, but just thinking about it over the past few weeks, I'm like, that's just ego. That's just like ego not wanting to let those go. That's these videos. The Monday through Friday 5-ish 6-minute updates. Those might have to stop. We'll see. I think they're useful for people who are like business professionals. Like, I think people watching this, we're degens. We are pretty dialed in and know the space. These are useful. Like English told me when he was out at like NFT NYC and too busy to stay plugged in, we'll help then, right? In 5 minutes, he can get caught up and know what's happening in the space. But otherwise, we all are fucking 24/7 in this space. It doesn't help us a ton. I believe in these, by the way. I love them. But if I stop these, that gives me like 3 to 4 hours every morning to put in a chain reactor and the afternoon show. So these might go away, and that might be starting within a week here. So we'll see. We'll see. But it's about the most I can share right now. I will miss them. My goal was to do them for a year and not miss a day. That was the ego part I had to just let go and be like, it doesn't matter. I want to make excellent content, however that needs to be. And these going away might be a part of that. Oh, wow. No, I didn't hear those. Again, Dead, you're plugged in at another level here. Fuck these guys. Good Lord, I don't want to look at them. All right. Good morning, Sly. Good to see you, brother. All right, so sorting here by volume. So the top moving runes, I guess it kind of makes sense. It's not much of a dump. It's people buying, except for pups because they suck. So, yes, of course, people dumping those. Dog to the Moon. Dog Go to the Moon. Up almost 14%. Market cap getting close to 300 mil. Beautiful. RSIC up nearly the same. 180 mil, basically. Decentralized, guys. Yeah, kind of playing favorites here, but also I can put on my unbiased hat, and I think these are going to cook, man. 42 million market cap. There's an easy 3x in here. But to be totally honest, I see a 6, 7x. Now, what I got to do is start putting my money where my mouth is. I'm bad at that. I'm great at holding my bags. I used to be great at selling my bags and then just rebuying more and more and more JPEGs. I got to be smart this cycle. If I were being smart, me personally, a big bag of runes is probably awesome. Especially decentralized. Decentralized just listed on Gate.io. This was just yesterday, maybe, I think, or the day before. But yeah, I think yesterday. Gate.io. Decentralized listed there. They got a USDT and decentralized pair. Spot trading. We need more of that. I think a lot more of that is coming. Who has been tweeting out the D? I know Leonidas has been dropping this, but this is after a couple dexes. Or not even dexes. Centralized exchanges have been tweeting this out. So there's a lot more coming. I think we got more listings coming for some of the biggest runes. We also had that story from the Rune, what is it called? The Rune Machine? Is that right? But it's a Rune launchpad who's partnering with Say. So some kind of cross-chain Rune trading on other networks, other blockchains. Again, any kind of growth like this is very, very bullish for runes. It shows people want runes. It shows people get runes. It shows people really want fungible tokens, shitcoin trading on Bitcoin. And it's here, and it's coming in a big way. Can't wait, man. I agree, dude. I agree. And if you believe that, then keep in mind, Pepe's got, what's the market cap? 4 bill? Is it? Let's look. I think it might even be higher. I'm pretty sure it's higher. Well, yeah, let's look at the market cap of WIF and Pepe. Yeah, Pepe 4 billion. Did I say million? I meant billion. But 4 bill, 2.5 bill for WIF. All right, if we think Dog is the WIF or Pepe of Bitcoin, you see, we got a 10x in it. You know what I mean? You want to 10x your Bitcoin? Well, to be honest, it's easy. If you believe Dog Go to the Moon is WIF, not even Pepe, if you believe it's WIF, well, then you got a 10x right now. Hey, good morning, man. Oh, you want that heat map? I'm with you. Where is the money flowing right now? Hard to tell. It was Fantasy Top. Right now, kind of hard to tell. Maybe the indexes give us a little insight into that. Maybe. These measure the value of the ecosystems. So let's see. This will help a little bit. Okay, here's your answer. It's Polygon. Not really. It's up, but no, money's not flowing to Polygon. Where is the money flowing right now? Again, Rajan, it's such a great idea. Somebody has a heat map just for ecosystems. It's just very weird right now. It's like it's scattered. It's watered down everywhere. So, like, yeah, where is it flowing? It kind of feels like... God, it's kind of just everywhere, I guess. But overall, volume is just down. So it's... I don't think it's flowing anywhere in particular. It's just less volume everywhere it had been. That's my feeling, at least. Yeah, I couldn't say I feel it flowing in any one direction. BRC20s definitely was feeling that. I just think everything's kind of pulling back a bit right now. Although, funny enough, that number bias, looking at Dog Go to the Moon, I see 8.4 Bitcoin. I'm like, 8. The number 8. It's $500,000. There you go. Johan, wouldn't that be cool if we made a heat map? By the way, Johan, with at CryptoSlam, my mentor here in the space, how cool would it be to have a heat map of the ecosystems, and just like you get the, kind of red, orange, yellow, green, whatever, you just kind of see where stuff is shifting to. That'd be so cool. But yeah, that's where it's the sell in May and walk away actually happened. It really did. In fact, I want to look at sellers, buyers, right? Like, I just want to see if this has been ramping down, which it feels like it has been. So let's scroll back to, let me zoom out a little. Man, I wish I could expand this a bit. So let's say we're in the 50,000 range right now. Just roughly. But I want to go back to like January, February, early March. To be honest, we're not that far off. Although with the space as small as it is, the difference of like 20,000 is like a good, I don't know, 20, 25% difference. Like 15 to 25%. So yeah, things have throttled back. It's just less people participating right now. So yeah, I don't think it's flowing any which way. It's just all kind of... It's just kind of fizzling right now. Fizzling out a bit. Man, yeah. These guys are my regulars. Like, Dead and English always show up. They're awesome. Yeah, Rajan, I'm with you. I see it. You said it probably a month and a half ago, and I'm like, fuck, what a great idea. Yeah, I mean, it's a great idea. Anyway, Tickle, great to see you. Anyone who doesn't know, Tickle's my older brother. Henry is my younger brother. Tickle's my older brother. We're all basically full-time Web3, although I don't know how Tickle does it, because he's like a professor, like an IRL. No, he's like a dean. Henry's like, Tickle's like, Tickle's fucking big time. If he ever shares what he does, big time. Like, on the world stage, he's incredible. I don't know how he has time for anything here. At all. Like, at all. Yeah, new hat. I mean, I got a few more. I've got a few more CryptoSlam hats. I got a fresh gray one. I got the camo. I have this guy. I got a navy blue. I'm a collector, guys. Always have been. Oh, dude, cool. You're from... I didn't realize you're from Canada. I'm Chicago. Yeah. Dude, when's Nashville? I might end up doing that. I would like to. Sly, what is that? Is that like kind of like a heat map? Like, I don't know if I'm being dumb, but is that like, I've seen these the boys at NFT Live would show these bubbles of like crypto, right? And the bubble's bigger as it's performing better. End of July. Dude, I might do it. I got to get out there. I got a network. I might do that. Johan, send me to Nashville, sir. Anyway, runes, again, looking good. I'm digging it. All right. Random ass stories, but this one funny because, man, it's so spot fucking on. Okay. Again, I'm a caveman. Is it Dulce and Gabbana? Okay, sued over an NFT sale. They sold NFTs. And, okay, it was physical clothes. I believe it has an NFT counterpart. And when they sell them, they're like, you're going to be able to wear it in the metaverse. It's going to be fucking awesome. This is the future of everything. We're changing the world. You know the shtick. Right? So now they're getting sued because their metaverse is like, I think their own like proprietary little online world, which that is what everybody was doing when they said they were building metaverses. They were just building these lame online instances, not connected to any big metaverse, right? Not any of the big things that are out there. Just their own little like browser-based like little hangout session. And they're calling that their metaverse. And you can wear them there. Who cares? Dolce. Thank you, English. Damn, Dead. Again, Dead, a fucking killer at this stuff. Oh, dude, that'd be incredible. VCon 2.0, man. Let's get there. Dolce. Okay, yeah, Sly. I get it. I like that. Dude, again, Dead just kills fucking everything. Dead is even winning in this. And this thing people are suing about because they lost so much money, Dead finds a way to win in it, of course. But man, I expect a lot more of this. I don't know if these guys end up winning, by the way. Right? I mean, if he wins, the precedent that sets... And by the way, there have been cases like this already, but the precedent that sets where you can sue and win because your NFT isn't worth what you want it to be worth doesn't fly. But is there something to the fact that they said they got a metaverse coming in and this shit's going to be wearable in the metaverse, and the metaverse is like literally vapor? So there might be something there. There might be something there. I don't know. What do you guys think about this one? I am playing around with the new Chat GPT like daily. And at this point, over the past few days, like I made it a commitment that everything I'm working on, I run it through Chat GPT. Because the new 4.0 is, dude, mind-boggling. It's mind-boggling. Just the way it interacts with you, it's not just like you ask it a question and it gives you a better answer than Google can give you. It's that it has a conversation with you in context of all your other conversations. If it gives me a reply and I fire back something that's like, yeah, but what if you consider this? And what if you think back to what you did like 2 steps ago and you just removed this part? Then what if we change this part to that? And if you send it all as in like one paragraph back to it with all these different things that are referencing so many other parts of a longer conversation, it knows, it understands, and it replies to you in context, and it gives you the correct result. If you guys haven't played with ChatGPT 4.0, highly recommend it. Like more than recommend it, I'm going to tell you, you need to be using it. You need to. As much as possible, instead of using Google for searching, try using ChatGPT. And anything you're doing, anything. If you're scheduling an appointment, see if this thing actually can schedule your appointments in your calendar. Ask if it can set you, anything you're doing, see if this can actually do it, because so far everything I've thrown at it, it can do. And every time I've interacted, it's blown me away. Absolutely freaking blown me away. I would show you my ChatGPT, but that would spoil a little something I'm working on. But it's like, it potentially changes a lot of what I do. Like, makes it easier and lets me do things I was never able to do before. I am absolutely blown away with ChatGPT right now. But this is a big deal. I got a buddy who's very concerned about this, and I know a lot of people who are always concerned if this guy ever left OpenAI. And he is officially leaving. I know people are concerned about like the safety of AI without him there. So, Tickle, I know you dabble in AI, maybe even more than dabble. I think you do a lot of work in AI. And Johan, I know you've got great interest there. Is this concerning to you guys? I know on the surface level, I think it's supposed to be concerning, or that's like the narrative that's out there. I don't know if I am yet, because I don't know if I quite understand it. I mean, dude, I've tried chatting with it, like just experimenting, like talking to it like a friend. It's, like the thing is very clear. It doesn't, that it is an AI thing, but man, I could have a conversation with it like I have right here, and it answers me in context. I feel like I'm talking to a person. It's wild. And the voices are much better. So they also buffed the voices that speak to you, and that's a big change here, is you can speak to it now. And it speaks back, and it does it better than anything. It does it better than Siri. It does it better than any of those things. It's wild. Some of my research, some of my Googling of just like my Google searches. There's one thing in particular I just don't want to put out because it'll be like, it's like a core part of what I want to be doing here. All I can say is everything I've asked it to do, like hell, maybe I will pull up a window and we can throw things at it, but it's literally everything. I feel like it can help me with every part of my day. I even asked, I was fucking around and asking why my daughter was in a bad mood. And even her replying back and giving some advice about it was like, it's pretty good advice. It's pretty good. Like, I mean, when I mean everything, I mean everything. If I'm grabbing a drink and I might ask it, what are the benefits of this drink and stuff, like it'll have an answer for me that's not just like factual, but it's actually like, oh, interesting. And it's not it's like you're not waiting so long for an answer that it feels like it's a chore. You're doing it for the sake of doing it. I feel like I'm exploring, and that every time I ask it a question or tell it something, it's giving me something beneficial back. It's really interesting. I would. If my wife is cool with it, I would have this as an open relationship. So this is not a prevention method. More of them seeing it may be too late. What is that? Tickle, you mean, is it Ilya? Him leaving? Siri's being upgraded, but I think I was reading too that Apple is potentially going to have ChatGPT as their AI, right? I think there's something in the works there too. Benny, good morning, sir. Good to see you, man. Oh, killer, dude. Did it help you with your studying? Yep. So, I've always wanted to learn how to code. I know at this point I'm never going to. But that's even something that ChatGPT, I feel like, just got better at too with this 4.0 upgrade, where I've asked it certain things, and it has broken me down the step-by-steps of how to do something in a way that before it did, but still in a way that was a little too complicated. It made it so much easier this time around, telling me the apps to use, exactly the commands to use, also showing me, like it gave me examples of how to do it. It's different. It just got a different kind of buff, man. Okay, so Tickle, with those people leaving, and this is all about AGI. Okay, so they're leaving because the concern about artificial general intelligence, they're no longer going to be useful there to keep it safe. It's already too late. They're like cats out of the bag. Me being here is pointless now. It's already dangerous. My takeaway from that. Okay. That's scary. Oh, interesting. Create routines and meal plans. Interesting. Interesting. Assassin, have you tried it with the 4.0 upgrade? Because you, as somebody who uses it, now I'm curious if you sense it's better now with the 4.0 upgrade. Yeah. Yep, exactly. And I just can't believe, like, the speaking to it works so well now. Like, to me, that's... I just fucking hate writing. Like, I hate typing. Getting to speak to it and it having a conversation with me, that makes it easier. And everything it speaks back to and everything I say, it also logs it as text. So it's like I'm speaking, I'm getting the answers, but some of it's like pretty in depth. So I can just like kind of minimize the chat and it's all typed out for me too. It's wild. Okay, here's what I got to try. Okay. I talk to it. It gives me an answer back. I need to see if I can give it my email address and say, can you email me all this info here? I want to see, like, it's stuff like that, right? Can I connect it to my Google and as I'm talking to it, can you pull that up in a browser? Like, I don't know if that works yet, but I would imagine that's not far off if it doesn't work right now. But it's all these little things. I think it's going to make everything you do easier and better. And it's right now. Whereas the ChatGPT 4 was awesome. And I think a lot of people in here already found it very useful. Like maybe even a core part of your day. Me, no. I thought it was cool and it was useful, and I could tell it's going to take some work for me to find a way to use it in a way that like helps my day. 4.0 is where it's all different. It's bonkers, man. So you felt that buff, right? Like Tickle, you feel that it's different and better? Yeah. And maybe Assassin, maybe that's where the upgrade came, is it helps you dial in the prompt even better. Like, it's better at giving you answers that help you give it better prompts. And it's better at understanding maybe poorer prompts. Because I think that was an issue of mine, not knowing the best way to tell it something so it understood and did exactly what I was wanting. Now I think it understands even my dumb prompts. I think it understands like what I actually meant. It's just, man, all of it it's wild. Wow. You know, I'll tell you this. I'm using it for like content creation. Obviously, okay. I'm actually going to try this here if it can make me a song, because of course, this is made by AI, right? This is made by AI. These two songs completely made by AI. Oops. My chain reactor image. Let me see if I have that here. My chain reactor cover image, whatever that's called. That's made by AI. There's a lot more AI stuff. Point is, it's helping me with my content when it can start doing video stuff, which is that Sora product. When Sora is part of this and it's open for everybody, game over. I mean, that's it. I know, because man, I can't code. I don't really edit. I play music, but for me to make a song like this, I mean, for me that's that's days and days of work. It was a minute. So, content creators, man, it's a thing. I'm telling you guys, Tickle does some bonker shit. Tickles does this stuff that's on the world stage. He's incredible. It's cool. I'm proud of both of my brothers. They do very cool shit. All right. We've been going an hour. I'm not going to stop. I want to go grab a coffee real quick. Yeah, let me just grab a coffee. I'm going to be right back. All right. Hey, further on. What's up, brother? It's good to see you, man. Took a coffee break. Back. Yeah, anyway, this is cool. Dude, okay, so maybe... Okay, maybe this is super dorky, but maybe it's cool. Maybe we do some, I don't know, this is stupid, but maybe we all do a little chat GPT in together. Like a little sesh where we're sharing prompts and just digging in and diving and exploring it. I think that'd be fun. All right, that video I had earlier, right? Okay, Ansem, you guys know Ansem. I love that dude. As a non-shitcoin trader. He's entertaining as fuck. He's a handsome devil. Anyway, he tweeted this yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday. $1,000 to whoever can get me this girl's contact info in the next hour. So he tweets this out. Creepy as fuck. Dude, confusion, let's do it. Let's absolutely do it. And again, when I get a Discord popping, maybe it's just right there in Discord. It's not a YouTube thing. It's just us in Discord in a, a little... like a VC there, sharing screen, us throwing prompts around, us just exploring. Oh, Tickle, you said, yes, dude, exactly. That would be awesome, man. Would love that. I got to pop up an Inside NFTs Discord. There's got, like, something. Anyway, I don't mean to be creepy by showing the creepy thing, but people, like, the comments are just fucking hilarious, too. They're just, man, they're awesome. But, man, like, the best part, the best fucking part, please tell me I got it still. Someone found her. Someone saw the tweet and was there and found her. God bless the internet, man. God bless it. It's incredible. Oh, dude, I bet. Tickle, I hadn't thought of that, but I bet that's like a treasure trove. That's incredible. Yeah, I got to dive in there. Again, I want to, and I'm trying to make ChatGPT a big part of my day, a core part of my day. Everything. I mean, dude, scheduling and just research and just fucking everything. Especially with the paid tier, and maybe it's every tier now, but it's live, right? So it's not 2 years behind data like it used to be. It's live. So I'm trying to treat it like a search engine. I'm going to pull it up now. I want to see if it's showing, if I can hide what I'm working on. I don't think I can, which sucks. Yeah, I can't. It's not like I'm doing anything super secret, but I just like kind of want to surprise people a little. Damn it. Tickle, do you know a way I can show ChatGPT without it like showing all of my like chats on the side? I'm trying to hide that. I'm trying to hide that I talk dirty to ChatGPT. That's really what it is. Yeah, I don't think there's a way. I could probably just make a new account, right? Yeah, actually, that's a way to do it. Because 4.0 is available for every... Actually, whatever. I don't even know what I'd be doing on it right now. I just want to get in. Dude, it's so freaking funny that someone found her. Oh, okay, hang on. Upper left. Oh, dude, Tickle, you're amazing. Thank you, man. Okay. All right. Now, I'm going to put it on screen. This is for people who aren't aware already, like, of what it does. So, you're not seeing anything crazy here. When the U.S. Senate repealed, what was it, SAB 121, right? This thing where financial institutions have to hold Bitcoin in a different way, or I can't remember if it's that they can't hold it. They can't custody it for people. Yeah, thank you, Tickle. I just used it, and I'm like asking it to break it down for me, like in stupid terms. That's something I would have done in old ChatGPT. All right, let me ask it if it can make music. Can't create music. I can help you write lyric. Nah, okay. So I still need like Suno to make my songs. Dude, you know what's funny? I don't use dark mode in anything. Shockingly, I got it on X, but I don't have dark mode on in like anything. I like light mode. I don't know why. but I love it. In fact, people shit on CryptoSlam for this reason, and I'm like, I prefer it. People want dark. It's the number one most requested thing is dark mode here. No, you don't get it. No, real talk, I think we need dark mode. Because, like, I mean, hey, if we want people to use it, you got to give people what they're asking for to some degree. But, no, man. Fair, assassin. Fair point. Okay. Okay, again, this is stupid stuff I'm throwing at it. This is all stuff that ChatGPT 4 would have done really well. Okay, it's not giving me anything useful there. Okay, further on. Oh, this is cool. Dude, I was pretty big into Say early-ish. So like, I'm trying to think of like the NFTs I have over there. Like I've got a Daub and I've got a Wee Bump and Colony and all that stuff. Say feels like it's, I don't know. Say is not in a good spot right now. Their Say V2 hopefully is a big buff for all the NFTs in that ecosystem. I certainly hope it is. But I'm not bullish on any NFTs in Say right now. And I don't know if the community is very happy over there too. So, yeah, dude. I mean, I know like Biggie Poppins fucking loves Cappies. So I know he's right there with you. And I know our buddy Katz loves the, what is it, 1111? Or Alive, whatever the guy's name is. He loves those. He's done very well on those. There's some bright spots over in Say. And overall, I like the ecosystem. But actually interesting seeing Beanie flip bearish on Say. He's more bullish on Sui. Interesting. I like that, Choina. Nail on the head. They don't have the culture because very quickly it turned into just flipping NFTs, extracting value instantly, and no culture. That's exactly what happened, Confusion. And then I don't even know the drama because I was disconnected at this point, but the like Wee Bump team, some of the guys on the team behind like some very ruggy shit coins. So just, I don't know. With that said, I like Say, and I like the Say Foundation, and I think there's some really great potential there when it goes V2 and it becomes EVM. So really good stuff on the horizon. I hope that helps them a lot. I hope. It's just, man, showing that variety again, showing the great products on all these blockchains. Stiff competition. Like, what is their identity going to be? Blast, of course, SocialFi, Provenance Bitcoin, Sports Collectibles, Panini, Gaming, whatever, like everything we talked about. What is Say's identity going to be? I don't see them taking away the meme coins from Solana and the meme coins that I think are going to be over on Blast. I don't think they're going to pull much from that. Base is the biggest X factor too. So like, what's Say's identity going to be? What is the culture going to rally behind there? I don't know. I hope they find something though. I really do. If they could come on strong, where I've said Blast is going to be the NFT ecosystem, it could be Say. If Say can really turn it around and make the NFT ecosystem worthwhile, it could be Say. It's some stiff competition to go against Blast. Yeah. See, but like, how does their DeFi compete with Solana and compete with Base and compete with Blast? Because I think Blast is going to be a killer ecosystem. Like, what does Say have to draw people over? I'm really curious about that. Oh, dude, I'm with you. Giga bullish. There's almost no ecosystem I'm more bullish on. Obviously, Ordinals, right? But I think Blast is like If you can look at like Bitcoin's chart and picture what Bitcoin was in 2016 compared to now, to me, Blast feels like that. Like, just Blast feels like this is just the beginning. Like, just the beginning, man. Dude, giga bullish on Blast. I'm with you. It's why I need some exposure there. More exposure. Let's check in on the crew here. Yeah, see, I did not think my awesome score was going to hold. In the long run, I don't know. If I finish top 1,000, I'll be happy. I was like 1,1300 yesterday. Getting a 285 was fucking cool. Or 269, I think I got that. I think that was my lowest. But hell yeah. Digging that. Oh, guys, let me give you a little alpha. If you tuned into Chain Reactor yesterday, you got this already. But if you don't have a Crypto Slam whitelist, you're going to want to do this. And even if you do, you're going to want to do this because this will stack. But we've opened up registrations only through the show. We're not tweeting this out yet, not really putting it out there. It's only for people who have really, like you guys, been very loyal in participating to get in early. This is for access to our DAO. If you sign up for these .slam domains via this is going to be at cryptoslam.io/Genesis. If you sign up here, nice, further on, good shit. Thank you, sir. If you sign up there, you're going to get a Genesis badge, and the badge is pretty meaningful in the ecosystem. Again, consider it's going to be DAO related. Genesis badges will be a pretty big deal. Good shit, man. Okay, let me peek. I'm gonna look through some bookmarks. Anything else going on there, guys? Out in the X-verse? Anything happening that we need to be looking at? It has kind of quieted down the past few days here. Otherwise, I'm just gonna start playing Hades. You know? Okay, I gotta show this. I'm so distracted by X now, like the crazy ass videos that come up. This one not even crazy. Just some of these crack me up. Oh, I'm such a fucking dork. This fucking dog. So does that mean it's got access to that ETH liquidity? Is that kind of it? That dog is fucking nuts. Marty, it's good for my bags, man. I gotta be Team Leo. Also, how behind are you? Holy cow. It's always interesting when somebody's watching, but they're not watching live. They're like watching 30 minutes behind. All right, what else we got? Okay. At this point, I'm just putting shit on the screen that's cracking me up. Dude, okay, are your kids... Oh, man, damn. Oh, damn, nice. Yeah. I don't see why it's not. We would have reserved it, and we did reserve some. We didn't reserve that, so that's... I gotta mention to the team we might want to reserve big projects. That's a really good one, Peter. Really good one. Nice, Marty. It's good to see you here finally in the future. RWAs. You know, BitBoy did a really interesting video yesterday about RWAs and how we're really quite a bit off from them, but also how they're part of a much bigger agenda, which they are. I buy it. I don't know if people are BitBoy fans, but I like the guy, and I think he was spot on with his take on RWAs. Yeah. RWA is going to live on Blast, huh? Oh, I guess they already are. You're right. I know I've seen watches over there. Dude, this shit, like, this is how my kids talk.
You know, Howard, I mogged you, boom. What are you gonna try to do now? Try to mog me with that cooked, non-mewing jawline? And don't get me started on that yet. That's cap. No, it's not, and you know it. You don't know anything. This is the size of your wee-wee, and it's so fucking small. Oh, and your knowledge on Phantom Skibidi, Ohio is so low, you think you can mog me without knowing anything?
Do your kids talk like this, guys? My kids talk like this.
I am just that much better than you. I know everything. What do you know? Hell, what I know this, Howard. The next time we meet, you better have some knowledge on everything I talked about. Like, can any of you believe this? He tried to mog me. What a loser. Skibidi laser shoot through my fingertips. Hi, I'm Saul Mogman.
It's so crazy, dude. I'm finally at the point where, like, I don't I tried for a while to, like, be keyed into, like, the lingo. Like, how the kids talk. I can't keep up anymore. I don't get it. I can't fucking do it. I can't do it. They lost me. All right, check this out. I think this was interesting. Did you guys see this tweet from Giannis saying a friend of his had his whole wallet drained. Seed was stored offline. Didn't click links. No approvals given anywhere. Stuff like that. Everything drained. I think his friend ain't telling him the whole story. That's what I think. Right? You get hacked. You lose your shit. One of the last things you want to do is tell people you did something dumb. Because, like, his question, how is it possible? It was compromised a long time ago? Somebody got a seed a long time ago and they were waiting? He's saying here, okay, dude opened his computer at 11:30. At 11:31, everything happened. Almost feeling like something ran, right? Something ran when he booted up his computer. What would that be? There's nothing there that makes sense to me. And if he's saying his seed was always stored offline, never online, all I can think is something keylogged him at some point. Not this time, not right when it happened, but something keylogged him at some point. But yeah, it drained all of his addresses, which means, again, they've got a seed. But are you guys like me? Like, there's probably not some sophisticated new, like, super scary scam going on. His buddy's probably not telling the whole story. Would you agree? Yeah, I mean, yeah. Hey, congrats, man. Good shit. That's awesome. Roaring Kitty videos are incredible. Still waiting for the dude to do something. Like, what's coming of all that? Like, man. But yeah, dude, like, it's not just, yeah, like you're saying. It doesn't just happen. It doesn't. It could have been compromised a long time ago when the guy was waiting for something. Absolutely, that could happen. But, like, it's not this, oh my God, guys, something crazy's going on out there. A new way to drain wallets. I don't see it. Yeah, I mean, and even that, if he had a virus, but his seed was stored somewhere else and he wasn't typing it in anything, it's like, right, there's still, I feel like he's fishing for somebody to say, yeah, there's this new thing that can literally, like, just hijack your wallet without needing your seed. And it's just, I just don't think it's possible. There's something missing from this story. That seed wasn't offline, or at one point wasn't offline, or at one point he did type it in. Yeah, Chickle, dude. I think I'm always gonna be a supporter of Ordinal Miners. Always. I like Chip a lot. He's still got Node Monkey giveaways to do. Mutable Trees is coming very soon, I think. English, you also work with miners. When are Mutable Trees coming? Like, I think Chip's just the guy that's going to make, like, he's always going to keep these relevant, but it's such a tiny community, it's just relevant to a smaller group, right? Yeah. I don't see miners ever being worth a ton. I just see them steadily always worth what they're at. Fluctuating, at the mint price of 0.1 and sometimes dipping like they are now. And even in a bear market, I don't think they dip because I think everybody holding them is holding them to be in this club, like, kind of forever. You know what I mean? Like, I love small collections, dude. It's why I know those shitty ass puppets can go to 0.04, like English says. Like, English gave me that price target. I'm like, I could see it. So I can see those puppets dumping and being worthless, and I don't see that ever happening to miners. I think that's just a club people want to be in, and there's only 97. So believer in that, believer in Chip. I really like the mutable trees that are coming too. It's a cool art project that's generative and what's the word? And reactive. Like it's a really, really cool project. It's like the gazers of Bitcoin in a way. I know what's his name? Pop Punk, whatever. The guy who did a drop with Harto on Vivid with the gears. Like that one's. I didn't like the look. I didn't like the aesthetic of that one. But similar thing where that's like a reactive kind of piece, generative reactive. But I think mutable trees is really, really special. Like trees that literally grow every few blocks or every block, and they change with the seasons as far as leaves grow on the tree and flowers grow on it, and then in the winter sheds the leaves and stuff. I love that stuff. I freaking love that stuff, man. What kind of stuff might Bitcoin node runners get? Do you know? I don't know. I don't know Bitcoin node runners. Yeah, what are those? I'm not sure. Are you talking like actual node runners? Am I being an idiot? Like not a collection, but like actually running a node? Oh, man. I don't know. Okay, it would be news to me if people who run nodes actually get anything. If they do, I totally wasn't aware. Yeah, okay, so Confusion, they said there's going to be multiple snapshots. Well, in their announcement, they said the first snapshot was done. So there's going to be more snapshots. But remember, the Cabal, English, are rejecting Bliffstones. So that is limiting their price for sure. So Bliffstones, I believe in their potential, but their potential is going to be muted because the OG Bitcoiners, the Bitcoin Ordinals guys, don't want Animoca there at all. But yeah, do node runners, people running actual Bitcoin nodes, actually get stuff? I'm not sure. Not sure, Tickle. So I have a node now that I set up from when I was getting ready for runes, and I just wiped it. I wiped that drive. I'm using it for storage now because yeah, I don't think you get anything from running a node. You're helping the network. I've not been that brave. Nah. All right, what else? What else we got? Saw a spicy Udi tweet yesterday. Kind of something we talked about earlier. A lot of this talk about ETH being cannibalized by L2s. I'm kind of with Easy here. Maybe not fully, but yeah, as these L2s are ramping up, ETH is struggling because of it. All that liquidity exits the ETH ecosystem, even though the L2s are off of ETH, but that money leaves the ETH mainnet ecosystem, and it's elsewhere. Nobody's buying the ETH shit now. It's a problem. It is a legit problem for ETH. ETFs rejected means more money's not coming in, ETH's in trouble short term, man. I don't mean in trouble, right? But ETH's going to struggle. This is too long, man, but this is also a stupid-ass take. The ETH community leaving for Farcaster is bad for ETH. Nah, I don't see that at all. I like Eric and Udi so much, man. Those guys. All right. This, I think, interesting. Again, I'm just jumping around everywhere. Okay, Wob tweeted out like this private message, given like some macro crypto takes here. CGR, like talking super bearish on shit, right? Like saying that ETH and Sol have topped. Like, get the fuck out. Okay, all this stuff is fake. This is a fake tweet. And you got Nate Rivers calling on him on this. Real talk, isn't posting this illegal? I think he meant illegal as in posting from a private group. Like maybe that's a paid private alpha group. Musty, exactly, and that's why I got him. I think I've got 3 Blyph stones for that reason. It's Animoca. It will get pumped. They don't want to look like... They're not taking an L on it. They're going to make that into a thing. I've got Blyphstone. I believe that's going to cook. Artificially, however. Organically, artificially, a mix of both. I think it's going to be just fine. Okay, I took Nate Rivers' reply here as, is it illegal to post this like kind of inside, private group chat? Wob says, no, that's not why he was saying, is it illegal? He's saying, is it illegal because this is fake and it's manipulating markets. And I'm like, how the fuck does this manipulate markets just putting out a fake tweet? But then I saw this. It's in, I think, Nate's replies. There it is. Okay. After that tweet, immediately after, ETH dumped 1%. I don't know if the timing is just coincidence, or I don't know if it's that easy to move ETH, and I think potentially it's that easy to move. That might be obvious to a lot of people. To me, I was really shocked by that in this space, we are swimming with like whales. We're swimming with people that actually can move the market, even yes, just 1%. But it shows me how little it can take to actually move this stuff. If that truly dumped 1% or so because of this fake tweet, for me, that was super enlightening. I don't know. It could have been pure coincidence, but man, if that were real, if the market really can move that quickly on us, the broader like crypto Twitter, that's crazy. And of course, I know it can because the whole GameStop stock. I understand the power of the community kind of moving together, right? Like, I get it, but still, it shocked me that we could move ETH, even 1%, on fake, like just fake, pure fake news. It's crazy to me. I just put that out there here right now for people to be aware. I didn't realize that maybe this space is that influential, and maybe we're not, but maybe we actually are. So good to be mindful of. Yeah, tickle when they feel like they need to. When Yui Min Jun is sitting there being like, what the fuck, guys? I'm dropping with you guys and you're making me look bad. That's when they pump it. It's coming, dude. It's definitely coming. I don't know, Tickle, were you here earlier when we started talking about it? Or did you come in after that? Because we touched on that. I am sure it's coming. It might be. For, well, okay, maybe. I think my portfolio is down, actually. Huh. Yeah. I would say definitely the top. Now, let's see how it goes, because there's a new tournament starting, I think, today. Oh, yeah. Is that today or is that tomorrow morning? Rares only. So we got the Rares only tournament coming. Next week, we have a common 15-star cap tournament. I can't wait for that. I'm a believer in Fantasy Top. I like it. I think it just makes sense. I think it's going to work. Of course, these guys, like, just scrutinizing and tweaking and changing. Like, there's just a lot to figuring out the numbers, like, and working around bots and stuff. It's not an easy task. Man, not an easy task. And that's always the X factor that could sink that platform. If you're always battling bots and nothing is ever exact because there's so much artificial stuff in there, man, I mean, That's a problem for them. And that could be a sync shipping problem, you know? But for now, as far as core product, you know, like surface level, it is a game based around tweets. That works. There is definitely something to that. Something like with legs. It's a cool ass. It's a very cool product and platform, and people like it, organically like it, man. Yeah, dude, Benny. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, man, exactly that. Yep. And it's just wild to think, again, it's wild to think that social media and these kind of platforms have us in the network of those kind of people. The closer you can get to that info stream, right? Because the earlier you get that info, the better your moves are going to be, because it's all about getting it in or getting it out before the rest. So your motive should always be getting closer and closer and closer to that alpha, to those people. The closer you are, the better you'll do. And we're in the same waters as them. It's really cool. But yeah, Tickle, we talked about the human drop, and I think we were pretty much all in agreement here about what the team is and how they operate and how a lot of it feels shady and how we think they'll pump it. I certainly do. Oh, did you? Oh, wow. Sly, interesting. I did not think it was that little. I didn't realize. That's wild. So 100 mil dump can dump Bitcoin 1%. That's wild, man. So yeah, ETH you would think is way less. That's wild. That gives you some cool context to how small this is. Like, it's fucking tiny, man. We're early. We're so early. I hate saying it, and I love it at the same time, man. We're that early. Fantasy Top will cook. Da Yank, what's up, brother? Great to see you in that beautiful fucking cat of yours. God. What a great cat. Hell yeah, man. What time? It's afternoon for you. How is it out there? Dude, some of my best friends I've made in this space are out in the UK. There's such a big NFT audience in the UK for whatever reason. It's pretty awesome. Yeah, English, what's going on with Whiff? The fuck, Whiff? Oh, this is like happening now, huh? What's going on with Whiff, guys? Tickle, what do you mean? How often to QC change? Very nice, dude. I want to get out there sometime. A lot of my idiot brothers are there. I want to meet up with everybody. We still, as like the non-fungible idiots crew, have not all met. I've not met English in real life. I've not met Dead in real life. I've met a couple of the guys. I met Alva. I met... Dude, is that it? That can't be it. I had to have met somebody else from the idiots. God, maybe not. Yeah, what's going on with shitcoins, man? Tickle, yes. Okay, yes, they do. They've never put out a schedule for it. They've just always teased evolutions can come at any time. And man, my gut tells me something's coming soon. I think there'll be something. Man, okay. If I were running the project, it would have been cool to do something when Upcat went live on testnet. That would have been a cool time to show an evolution, especially for people who participated in quests, like Evolve Those Cats. I don't know their schedule for it. I don't think anybody but the core team knows. But can't wait. And Benny, I don't know if that happened yet. I kind of think it did, but I'm not sure. Ooh, hang on. You getting a little blender action in the background, maybe? Whatevs. Yeah, hang on. What's going on? What's going on here with meme coins? So Pepe dumping 2. Wow, what the hell? Dude, what is going on? What the fuck is going on here? Okay, how are the majors doing? Not dumping the same. Weird. All right. We got a sleuth. Dude, okay, this is where I would start playing with That's where I start playing with ChatGPT. I don't think it's plugged in enough to know if I could ask it right now, why is whiff dumping? That's how it's going to get, though. That's definitely where it's heading. Why is... All right, let's see. This will blow me the fuck away if it happens. Oh, dude, I'm a pork believer. I'm a believer in anything Polly's touching, dude. Whatever with Polly. I like him. I dislike him. It's all that. I respect the guy's fucking hustle. I'm a believer in pork. Better believe that. Maybe. I mean, a 10x puts it at a $40 billion market cap. That's going to be really hard to do. Very possible for something like Pepe. Doge got to 90 bill. Is that correct? Is that right, guys? I think Pepe got... I think Doge got to 90 bill. I think we will get another token that does that again for sure. Absolutely for fucking sure. Why not Pepe? Has a great chance. So, okay, I'll say this. It can 10x. We're talking about in years. Or if we get that meme coin super cycle this cycle, then now. But Pepe can 10x. It can. Yeah. Again, I like Polly. I don't like the shitty parts of Polly. I don't like what he did to Bored Apes. And I used to actually agree with him, all of his takes on Bored Apes. I used to believe there was a little shitty element behind him. Like, I really did believe all that. I do not believe it, but what I do believe is he has damaged their brand. Like, in a really meaningful way. I think there's something shitty to what he did to them. I do. But Yuga Labs should have just left him alone and ignored it. I don't think it was hurting them. I think just it ongoing the way it happened, it playing out in the courts, I think that did more damage to Yuga Labs. But, dude, you get people like Penguins or whatever the dude's name is. You got people on YouTube talking about Bored Apes are racist. Like, he damaged their brand. Doge was 50 bill. Okay. Then, yeah, still, then you got a 10x potential in Pepe for sure. So they listed Pepe futures. I think it's just getting a step closer to actually being listed. It'll be there eventually. I think so. And I think Runes will be there. They got Ordi perps too. So Ordi, they got a BRC20 where you can buy futures on Coinbase. I think it's international and advanced. But I think spot trading's coming eventually for Pepe and for Whiff. In fact, can you trade Whiff spot already on Coinbase? Because I know they had that integration that brought all those Solana meme coins through... This is probably incorrect, but I thought it was something through Jupiter. That almost like a huge majority of tokens on Solana now are on Coinbase because of that. Yeah. Yeah, it's wild, isn't it, Whirly? Whirly, are you a girl? For real, because we were asking the other day for some female feedback, and everybody was just dying laughing. Like, there's no females watching this show. Which is probably true. But you may be the exception, other than when Kim is here. Which I'm trying to push Kim out of her comfort zone, and I want her on here to co-host with me. Just once, but she won't go on camera. I'm trying. Holy shit, guys, a milestone. Hang on. This deserves our anthem. Unfucking believable. A woman is in the chat. I don't believe it still. Do you guys? A huge milestone, guys. A historic episode right now. Show some love to Whirly girls, guys. Whirly girl. Our pork queen. That sounds awful, but whatever. We'll roll with it. Official Wag Me vibes here. we go. Again, a milestone. Unbelievable. Can't believe it happened. The Pork Queen. Welcome to the idiots. For real, hope you tune in and follow along. Like this is our gang. This is our gang. And if you've not watched before, this is just like a casual weekend hangout show. We normally, if you don't know, normally I do like morning update videos. They're like Monday through Friday, these 5-minute morning updates, like all the Web3 stuff. But then the afternoon, we have a show that this past week went to once a week. It is probably going back to 5 days a week with Henry the Grape from CyberKongs. He's my younger brother, so we do the show. And then Joe, formerly of V-Friends. It's a fucking great show. It's like, it's something different. That show hopefully coming back 5 days a week very, very soon here. Oh, cool shit. That's cool. Good to know. Well, glad you jumped in today. Yeah, watch out. Dude, I loved it. Okay, Ansem. That's exactly the kind of dude. That's the goal. That's the focus. That's where, when I'm talking about needing to put time into like building the shows out, it's to getting guys like that on. And to be honest, I don't give a shit to interview people I don't really want to hear. I want them to just sit, hang out, and talk about what's happening in the space, right? Like if I have a founder on, yeah, I want to hear a little about their project, but I don't really, unless it's something I got bags of or something I'm really interested in. I want to hear, like, look, I called the channel Inside NFTs because I work in the space. I wanted to give people who maybe don't and are not as plugged in as me, I want to give them some perspective of somebody who has worked in the space for years. So with that said, when I bring guests on, I want guests who also work in the space giving me their insider perspective on the space too. Again, I don't want to hear necessarily about their project. I'm happy to let them talk about it. I want to hear their take on every story we're going over. I want to hear their take on the market. That's super interesting to me, and I don't think you get that perspective a lot in spaces and other interviews. Again, you hear about their project and the focus is on them. That's cool. I want to give them that chance, but I just want to talk the space. I want them to just hang. So that's the goal, and again, point there is the changes happening on this channel are to grow out the shows, Chain Reactor and the Inside NFTs afternoon show, to be able to do that, to bring people on, to get a good schedule going, to really like buff that content. So that's the goal. You better believe it, Luna. Dude, I mean, it's coming, right, Mike? It's literally a matter of time. Like, I will say it again. We are so fucking early. When you got states buying Bitcoin now, and that will happen more and more, and you have countries whose primary currency is Bitcoin, this is the beginning of the world becoming a different thing. And it will have a $100 trillion market cap. Man, absolutely it will. Good morning, Buxton. It's good to see you, bro. Henry. Henry's the younger brother. I am the middle brother. Tickle is the older brother. So yeah, Henry's the youngest of the crew. Man, maybe I can get his ass on here for a few. He might. You guys want me to hit up Henry? I'm gonna DM him real quick. All right, let's see if Henry's coming on. No, not true. You always say that, Tickle, but I know that's like shtick. I don't think you believe it, or if you do, it's actually way wrong. Because you dove head fucking first into ordinals, and now you're an ordinals, like, legit dude. So, definitely not the dumbest. And I could actually argue I'm the dumbest for not really pushing and getting deeper in projects. Like, I work with the crypto bats, but that is just kind of the thing that's like on autopilot right now. I want to get in a project and work. I mean, I don't think I have time between doing this stuff and then Crypto Slam, but I like the degen stuff so much. You have gotten into some awesome projects, man. Well, thank you, but also you, sir. All right, I message Henry. Let's see if he'll hop on. I told him, just a couple minutes, come say hi. Pump your shit, man. Pump some runes. Oh, man, crazy. Oh, dude, we didn't check the ETFs. Let's peek at how yesterday ended up. And I am going to wrap here soon. Just running out of stuff to talk about, and then I'm going to do a little, oh, damn. Okay, I'm going to do some Hades 2. I'll stream it. I'll stream it just on, X. I don't think I'll even do it on YouTube. So just on my Huda account on X. Let's stream a little Hades. I don't know if you've watched any footage, any gameplay, but if you haven't, you may want to check it. Dude, yesterday, another great day in the positive. Wow. None of the ETFs in the negative yesterday. Community manager, Benny. So I've been with the Crypto Bats for almost a year and a half now, which is wild. So I came in late, right? Wasn't there for the first mint. Wasn't on the team for the mint. Wasn't on the team for Mutant Bats. I came on the team before Ozfest in the Metaverse with Decentraland. So that was that was such a treat to be a part of. Like, really, bringing Ozzy Osbourne into the Metaverse. I think a lot of people don't appreciate what the Bats did and how excellent they are. They're very easy to dunk on because they're not worth much, right? And the same is true of 95% of NFT collections. The Bats did everything they should do, and actually the Bats should be a shining example of what NFTs are. It's a collectible that got you a lot of shit. Not once did you ever have to pay for anything after with the Bats, right? The Bats minted. They were 0.0966, something like that. And then they had the Dutch auction, right? After that, everything free. Mutants were free. You could take your bat and bite another collectible. Like, I bit my Kong, so I got a mutant, like, Crypto Bat Cyber Kong bat. I love that thing. That's like it's my favorite PFP aside from my Cyber Kong, my baby Kong. We gave people on cyber metaverses, like your own on cyber bat cave, like a gallery, a social hangout spot, free. Ozzy released art. Ozzy's an actual artist, like a painter. So he dropped those NFTs free for holders. We did Ancient Bats, which was an IRL scavenger hunt, kind of like Pokemon Go. We had these really, really complicated puzzles you had to solve, and those were online. When you solve the puzzle, dude, Ancient Bats are I gotta show you guys if you don't know. I gotta show you because it's wild. Okay, I'm going to OpenSea, which is crazy. Okay, so you solve the puzzle, you get coordinates, you go to the place IRL, and with an app that we had designed, you claim the bat. There are a whole bunch of 1/1s. But what people may not know, I hope they do, but what they might not know is we partnered with some of the best artists from across Web3 to design these bats. It's crazy. This is from Data Velvet. He made this. This is Woman NFT. This is Gabor, what's his name? Gabor Kaspor. He was the animation director of The Simpsons, right? Made us an ancient bat. Trying to remember just from memory. This is Jan Frula, fucking OG crypto artist. No, I'm sorry. This is him. This is Jan. This is Jan's. This is Moxara, who's a fucking phenomenal OG crypto artist. This is Bananakin right here. Man, this is the guy who does the art. I know his name. It's just not coming to me right this moment. For the Rattleheads collection from Megadeth. This one, Meet Mr. 2. Ozzy retweeted this one. He fucking loved this. It's a crazy one. Who else? There's a couple other big... this is Dehiscence, who's amazing. One of my favorite artists. There's a couple other standouts here. I just want to see if any... this one is Empress Trash. She made 4 bats. She's had her work sold at Sotheby's. These were all free. You just... Oh, here's our boy Dead. Here's Dead Polaroid made... I think he made us 2 or 3 bats. There's another Empress Trash. Again, there's... Oh, Angie fucking Taylor. OG crypto artist. Pioneer. Literal. Made that. It was awesome. All free. And then finally, each of these bats breeds another new collection, which that is actively in process right now. But you can take these and basically bite. You don't have to bite anything, actually. But we still call it biting. And you breed a new collection. And it's fucking awesome. The new collection, hand-drawn traits right by Ozzy. It's pretty awesome. No, Simpsons too, Worley. I'm pretty sure. Like, I'm 99%. I'm glad you brought it up. Let's check. There we go. It's definitely Rugrats too, though. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, there we go. Yeah. The animation producer for The Simpsons. Super freaking cool. Like, awesome dude. But it was just, again, and all that to say, like, CryptoBats really did something right. Right? It's not about extracting value. It's about building around a collectible, delivering value to the collectors. And I think there's very few who have done that. But again, people like to dunk on it because the value's not there in the collectible. It is what it is. Don't care about the floor price, to be honest. I mean, just don't. We cared about giving everybody a great experience. And then all of that, and then with Ozzy actually doing that Ozfest thing. Tech is still young, but man, that just showed me a taste of what's going to come here. So Ozzy having this little performance. We had Motorhead. We had, God, who else was there? Motorhead. Damn. This is bad. I can't remember. It was 5 phenomenal acts and all huge names. One of them was a contest we did for the community to win a spot to play at Ozfest, and they played at Ozfest there too. It was really cool. Bjork was the headliner of that event. That was magic too, man. Like, dude, the Bjork performance, like the whole environment just morphing around you and like these waves of grass and stuff. Like, it's beautiful. I still believe the future of concerts is IRL. Concerts, for sure, never going to change, but also, and I think everybody here knows, they're going to move online too. We'll have these metaverse-y concert experiences. It's going to work, man. It is, and that was just a taste of it. All right, no Henry. He's with his girls at skating right now, so he can't join. Dude, I love Bjork. Hey, Runestone, do you know that Bjork did that metaverse show? Dude, it was so cool. This is like recorded with my phone, so the quality sucks, but... So I hope I got in this video where you see it all morphing. It's wild. It was so immersive. Oh, this will definitely get me a copyright strike, won't it? Whatever. Yeah, when you were on the ground of this, though, literally the grass rolled in waves. It was magic. It really was. Dude, it was so incredible. Loved it. Like, this was in Decentraland, and it was such an honor to get to be a part of that. That goes back to my earlier point. Man, I do want to do some work with a project again. Like, get to the degen stuff. Like, that stuff is just a blast. It was incredible. It was incredible. Hard to believe that was a year and a half ago. Like, man, time is flying here. It's absolutely flying. Yeah, it was just a fantastic thing. Yeah. I mean, people say it was beautiful. It was. It really was. I'm trying to get the rolling. Oh, here's the grass maybe rolling a bit. Maybe. I know I have a video out there somewhere that really showed it. But I don't know. It was so cool. Anyway, guys, I think I'll call it here. Wow, 2 hours. That flew. I didn't even realize it went for 2. Damn. Tomorrow morning, same exact thing, right? 7:15, well, 8:15 a.m. Eastern time. I'll be live again, reviewing any developments from today till tomorrow. Get to all those hot topics. We'll do a little market review. We'll do a little hanging and bants. You know how we do. So, Assassin, abso-freaking-lutely. They kind of stopped doing it, right? We used to have projects on Spaces all the time, and that stopped. It's really, really weird. It's actually one of the many things Yuga Labs is doing right now. I'm actually shocking to say that. It just is, right? Well, yeah, we'll leave this up. We'll go out with this. Shocking though, man. Yuga Labs is doing all their meetups, like their town halls, in the other side. I love it, dude. More of that. Meeting up in the metaverse. That's where you have your community kind of touch points, your get-togethers, your sharing of info, community updates. Do them on Spaces or do them in the metaverse. That's where it belongs. So, excited to see them doing that. Hope your guys' day's freaking fantastic. Go touch some grass, man. It's slow out there in the market, so get outside a little or not. Stay in. Trade some shit coins. But yeah, hope the day's awesome. Hope to see you guys then tomorrow morning as well. On that, we're out of here, guys. Hope your day's fucking fantastic. We'll see ya.
We're the non-fungible idiots, don't you know? Banging our heads to the rhythm of the code. We don't care about dollars or the shiny blade. We're just holding to zero. It's our everything.